So good morning, DXN. Nice, really thankful to all the DXN staff there. So first time I'm meeting Mr. Shyam. Very nice to have talked to you. And thank you very much for your kind words of introduction. Now to tell the DXN members about myself, I'm a practicing doctor in Chennai. I'm a physician and gynecologist for more than 35 years. Got introduced to DXN in 99 when DXN company came to India. So that time, this was this rare mushroom called Ganoderma. So my husband and his friends, they are business people. So they were telling me that Dr. Malathi, a health company is coming to India where preventive healthcare is talked about much about in this company. So that time, as a practicing doctor, I was not very much aware of these mushrooms, except we all know that whenever it rains or thunder showers, we get mushrooms in our garden. So that was my knowledge on mushrooms, not more than that. So I was really wondering what is this mushroom and how it can give health. So I had lot of doubts regarding this mushroom. But then the office was very near to our house. So after my clinic, my husband and myself, we used to go there. And initially when this DXN company was setting their office here, I met lot of people there. I met 2-3 doctors who have done a lot of work on these mushrooms. And that really motivated me to know more about this mushroom. So those days, we never had so many range of products. So one Dr. Clarence was there that time who showed me a very big mushroom. And there were a lot of networkers from Malaysia who had come to set up the office here. And they showed me variety of mushrooms, big mushrooms, woody hard mushrooms, which can never break. So 3 days I really couldn't sleep. And that time, no technology was not so much, so we never had any YouTube or Facebook. So my husband and his friends used to sit down in the computer, search data for this mushroom. We had only one book, In Search of Rishi, written by Dr. Terry Willard. And there he had mentioned from common cold to cancer, this product is very helpful. So initially, if you all carefully look, members of DXN, from 1999 to 2000, 2001, mainly DXN was focused more towards the sick people. So that time the idea was when sick people take it, their health will improve. And the company's logo was sick become healthy, healthy become wealthy, which was totally a surprise for me because I am totally unaware of this direct marketing, MLM industry. I'm not aware of anything. I just go to my clinic, come back, take classes for my children. That was my life. And when they told me that this can help a lot of sick people and sick people can also earn money, this was a big question mark in front of me. But then, having known about this mushroom, I started learning. That time, 1999, 2000, we only had the capsules with us. We never had coffee, tea, nothing. So we only had the capsules where we all should become members. That was a rule that time. So we were paying 850 rupees. We became a member, bought the products, RG and GL. RG is the body of the mushroom. GL is the root of the mushroom. And by then, being a doctor, I could understand that this mushroom can improve the immune system and it can fight against many diseases and it helps to keep your internal cells very healthy. This is what I had understood initial 2 months of my experience with this mushroom. So we bought the products, but then we have to try it out. So my mother-in-law was really sick. So she had a lot of bone weakness and all that. So first guinea pig in India was my mother-in-law, because what I understood by then was this has absolutely no side effects. This can be given even with our allopathy drug. That is why if you see initially 99, 2000 and all, there were a lot of doctors and highly educated people in DXN because this product was helping a lot of people. Initially, when people started taking it, they found that their energy level increased very much. So that was a great thing for me also as a medical practitioner. And my mother-in-law, after taking it for 3 weeks, She told me, Malti, if you study this more, maybe you can help a lot of people. So that was mainly a motivating factor for me to do it. So what happened here, because I am in this company for the past 20 years, I just go for their meetings regularly. I'm a consumer of DXN products. And here I just want to share with you all my last 20 years of experience with all the products of DXN. Now, if you see, this is my first testimonial I can tell you, because DXN for a normal consumer, because we know there are two people, healthy people as well as unhealthy people. But we have been consuming this for the past 20 years. And for me, what I have noticed is, first is, it gives you initially very good health, very good energy. I was a person who was having chronic sinus problem. So after consuming this for initially in 2000, 2002, my sinusitis started coming down, allergies started coming down, and now 20 years, we have been having good health. I have traveled all over to many places. What I did is, my body is able to suit the temperature conditions all there. So just I have shared with you here. Next, initially, as I told you, we had only the capsule form. So Dr. Lim, afterwards I met Dr. Lim maybe after about 6 months when he came to India again. And that time, he took a lot of interest in allopathy doctors, because he said that allopathy doctors can do wonderful job with the RGGL because you have studied the human anatomy. And 20 years back, imagine, infertility was not a major problem. Today, it's a very major problem. But what Dr. Lim told me was, this is very helpful for all types. Whenever there is any imbalance in the body, your medicines can't help much. That's what he told me. So I was really, what shall I say, surprised that this mushroom can do so much work. So with his guidance, I started on many people. So I basically worked on 5-6 ailments to find out whether this product really helps. And I found that it was very helpful in infertility. Of course, we need the reports of the patient. We need to do a lot of counseling, understand their problems. And then there is a dosage for this specifically where we give. So it is very helpful. Then the burning problem is cancer today, where the cells keep changing. So for that, especially for ladies, this is an excellent one, this RGNGL. So what you see here is there's a patient with cancer breast where she had a lump. We had to remove the breast. So what you have to understand here is, with allopathy knowledge and the mushroom knowledge, we can really help people a lot. So this particular patient whom you see here, she had her breast removed and she had a single lump. After diagnosis, it was found to be an adenocarcinoma. This patient was not willing, so started with DXN with a dosage. 5 years over now, she is doing very well. See, what you have to understand is, when we talk of an illness, regular follow-up is essential. This particular patient whom you see here, she is this chronic fatigue syndrome, and KKK syndrome, we call it, Kai Kal Kodachal syndrome in Tamil. This lady is a tailor by profession who had always constant headache and very much weakness. She was not able to do her day-to-day activities. So I was suggesting her, why don't you try this Ganoderma and the coffee? So by then the coffee had come. So I used to give her that Lindsay coffee. This coffee is really very good. Now you also have the cordyceps. Can try. Now this is a young girl. So what you have to understand here is, DXN helps all the age groups. This girl had multiple pimples and also hormonal imbalance. So the soap had come by then. So I used to advise her to take this soap and our chubby baby oil, which she used in the night to improve her skin texture. And this lady, she was in her late 50s. She had her thyroid problem and multiple other problems. So too many problems for which medicine alone she could not take. So suggested Ganoderma as well as our coffee, and this lady also improved very well. Now for any sinus problem, asthma, system deficiency, now you all know the whole world is suffering with corona. So this particular flower, she touches the flowers, immediately she will have wheezing. So she is taking even right now coffee as well as Ganoderma, she has improved very well. Then anti-aging also, this product is very helpful, where we both are testimonials which we are showing in front of you. So this is very helpful. Now you have to just I shared with you some of the testimonials, but what you have to understand here is there is science behind these products, because Ganoderma, as we all know, is a medicinal mushroom which has got high therapeutic benefit. So even though it's a food supplement, the therapeutic power is very high. So, and as human beings, we are all worried only about three things. That is 3Ds: diseases, degeneration, and death. Of course, death we can't do anything. It is decided by the Almighty. Whereas disease, whether we like it or not, after 30, our body starts getting something. And degeneration, whether you like it or not, from the age of 40, degeneration starts. So how does this Ganoderma help us? First thing, as I told you, the RGGL, and right now spirulina is also available with us. So prevention of diseases, it is very helpful. So any normal healthy person can take this to prevent further diseases, to have their health at the best. Protection of functional health means already you are keeping healthy, you're not having any major ailments. You can take this to keep your health and protection. And degeneration, whether we like it or not, after 40, every one of us degenerate. Our cells start degenerating faster. That too, especially when your stress level is very high, degeneration is more. So for the 3Ps, that is why we say in DXN, 3Ps are very important: prevention, protection, and preservation. So if you see here, for the healthy people, you can advise them to take RGGL, spirulina, or coffee mainly for prevention. When you come across any unhealthy person who is suffering from common ailments like cold, diabetes, metabolic problems, all those people unhealthy. So those people, you can advise them to take for protection. So pre-illness, suppose the disease has not yet manifested, they can take this along with whatever medication they are taking. Very sick people, when you come across, like chronic patients, in our medical thing, we say any disease which is more than 6 months and you have been going to the doctor frequently, it is a chronic one. So for them, to prevent further degeneration, to prevent further complications, they can take this. It will be very helpful. Now, what I have understood in this 20 years of my experience with RGGL is mainly the 5 major therapeutic elements which are present in this is not there in whatever food or thing we eat. So that is why we say this is a food supplement which has a high medicinal value. So especially the triterpenoids, the adenosine, it is able to help to lower your cholesterol and free fat. Now, vascularity is very important. You all should know our body is lined with blood vessels. The Almighty has given us innumerable number of blood vessels. So the blood vessel should be healthy to prevent the platelet agglutination and blocks. It is helpful for releasing the thrombi. It's an effective vasodilator. So continuously when you take RGGL and spirulina and your coffee, it is very helpful for your vascular system. And mainly it's a powerful antioxidant. So what can we say is that cells which are damaged are taken care of. And then it improves your lymphocytes as well as the lymph glands. So both of us have been taking it for the past 20 years right now. And for us, we have seen as live testimonials frequent infections. For me, my sinusitis is totally gone. I worked in many autoimmune diseases. And there I find that especially for SLE, lupus, it is very helpful. Prevents all type of allergies. So common cold is the main thing which people come across. In cancer cells, it is very helpful. But again, here counseling is very important. Next is about the spirulina. So this is a blue-green algae which is gaining a lot of importance now. And this one is very helpful to improve the immune system. It is very helpful for your cardiac as well as your blood circulation. Mainly we say every day we should take at least too much of greens, but that is not possible. This is called the poor man's apple. So every day when you take it, these are the benefits which is going to give you. It is able to help to have your good cholesterol, reduces the cancer risk because it contains xanthophyll. It is good for your muscle as well as nerve. Share with you all This spirulina is very, very helpful for ladies, especially younger age group, in the age group of 20 to 40, 40 to 60, all because as a practicing doctor, I see a lot of anemia in my clinic. So this one improves your hemoglobin percentage. So very helpful. So because I understood that there are a lot of ladies in this meeting, so please understand and promote spirulina more to younger generation. Very helpful. It's an excellent face pack also. You can open one spirulina, mix it with little curd and put it as a face pack, which in many beauty parlors they are doing. So spirulina, when you take it continuously, your health improves very well. Next is we have not yet had the cordyceps capsule, but we have the coffee now. So this coffee is very helpful. Now cordyceps is a very, very rare mushroom which grows in the Tibetan and the Himalayan plateau. It's an excellent tonic. It's an effective vasodilator, effective for cancer. Very, very helpful in infertility. So we just pressurize DXN to bring the capsule faster. But right now we have the coffee. So you can promote more of cordyceps coffee. Next, overall, what can you see with the DXN products when you are continuously taking? What are the benefits is, first is your energy level can improve very well. Your quality of sleep can improve. See, this digestive and excretory functions. Mainly, even in our medical thing, we say whenever people complain of digestive or excretory problem, then we understand the liver, stomach are all functioning. There is a lot of problem. So once you start taking this, your problems just get eliminated. Next is general pain relief. Usually in holistic medicine, we say whenever anybody complains of pain, the blood circulation is not good. So you take DXN products, do regular exercise for at least 20 to 30 minutes a day. You will feel very energetic and your vascular system improving. And very helpful for children, because children repeatedly they get infections. So if it's a young child, less than 1 year, start with GL. Then you can give RG and GL together for any child who is after 10 years old. You can prevent infections. Dr. Lim always used to tell me DXN is for the entire family. So if you say here from all age groups, right from pregnant lady to the newborn, to the developing child who goes to school, teenage, there are excellent products now you can advise. Then family, the husband and wife, and senior citizens, you can advise them to take it to prevent majority of the degenerative diseases. So I here just shared with you all the pregnant women, how much it is helpful. So RGGL, like that for the infant, this is very helpful. Child, then adolescent children also very helpful. Married people and senior citizens. So all with my experience, I have just written something. Then DXN for the healthy people. When you talk to healthy people, these are the things you should bear in mind. First is future protection against diseases. Today, our immune system is very, very important. For that, it's very helpful. Retards aging. Even though your cells age inside, you don't look much outside. Prevents frequent sickness, because we are living in a very polluted world. So you can prevent frequent sickness, improves your vigor and vitality. And then it gives you a general sense of well-being. Now, for the sick people, why it's helpful for the sick people is here. There are some slides we have put. So, moderately sick, those who have been taking medications for a very long time, you can advise them to take RGGL. So, there is no risk involved, because this absolutely has no side effects and it's a powerful adaptogen. So, it adapts to your system. So same way, terminal cases, it's only a supportive therapy. In moderate cases and terminal cases, you need lot of counseling. So in your team, if there are any good doctors also, it will help you a lot. And health recovery, again, it depends on the toxin level in your body and how much is your imbalance. So that is why we say you should take DXN continuously for a long time. If you are going to start with a fresh person, at least 3 months non-stop, they have to take these products. So what I have understood is 20 years of with the DXN, many people think that doctors only can do well in DXN. It's not so. Doctors can help the network, But initially when DXN came to India, 99, there were many doctors. So, and Dr. Lim took classes for all of us. So many doctors started doing the meeting. So that time the mindset was it's only for doctors, but nothing. There are a lot of business people in DXN. So you can tell people to join in this and do great things. And many people think that DXN consumption replaces other medical treatments. Not so. See, when you are sick, there is some particular problem, you have to consult your local doctor, take medications. This is only a coactive or an adjuvant therapy along with whatever medication you are taking.